Hello and welcome to Dream Team Coach TV. I'm Sean Burke. Joining me is Andy Taylor, Jack Townsend, Henry Lewintit and some new guy called Nick Elliott. Coming up on this week's show.
My dark horse for this year, Leo Messi. Just watch out for it.
Oh, come on.
Ford. Which was clearly...
Ford. It's a Ford.
Oh yeah.
I would go Liverpool, not that anyone cares anyway.
Nick Pope.
Yes. Come on.
Welcome to our brand new studio. It's a day of firsts, our first show in the new setup, our first time in a room together in 6 months, and the first time I've worn pants on the show since March. It's just 8 days until the Premier League resumes, but lucky for you, the Dream Team game has already returned, and you can get to work on your team right after watching this video. But we're straight into the serious chat here with our bold predictions of the year. And Nick, to welcome you back, I'll start with you. So, what are your predictions for this year, Nick?
Well, just generally.
Just not football related.
Just generally, yeah.
Straight in.
I think you're gonna do. You'll be all right.
Yeah, that's a load off. Thank God.
Well, Leeds are going to finish in the top half, I suppose. Because like the rest of you now, I'm just one of the guys. I just support a Premier League club. It's nice, isn't it?
Finally
Savour
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leeds top half finish.
Just, 10th top half, right?
Yeah. We'll give you that. Okay.
Yeah.
Any player specific predictions?
What, good or bad?
Well, like who's your player of the year pick for now?
Player of the year? Is it too boring to say Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah, it is, but
Probably
also
is a bit.
sensible at the same.
Or maybe like Timo Werner. Maybe that's a bit more
interesting.
different. Like someone new coming in. I think he will score loads of goals. Like he's actually really good.
Yeah, you think he'll go straight into it?
This game's like so suited to the Premier, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
like quick, direct, and he just loves banging goals.
The whole Chelsea thing is a bit like mental. Like it's a seriously impressive window. Like I know we've all seen enough football to know that you can't just buy players and suddenly be good. But
Yeah.
yes, this is the one that's really making me think. Actually, no, I think they will just be. Really good.
Yeah, I know. Who would be your bold prediction for first manager to get sacked?
I think Dean Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of felt he was kind of lucky to survive. Like, I think he did a really good job, and like he seems like a nice lad. But I think Jack Grealish kind of saved his job initially.
All right, Andy, let's get to you.
So I'm going to go City to win the league. Just because, well, I think key to this is Laporte being fit. He needs to be fit for the entire season. I think they missed him more than we'd ever kind of imagined last year. I think going forward, they're still as good. They're going to have Foden with another year under his belt. I know the easier pick is Liverpool to win the league, but I just think City's injuries killed them a bit last year, and vice versa. Liverpool just didn't really have any injuries, really. Can they go another season with that front three, Henderson, Van Dijk, all of them staying fit? I don't think so.
It's very difficult to like retain the Premier League. Like the last 10 years, it's been City the only one to retain. It's been a different winner. I think like for Liverpool now, especially like they've got that monkey off their back. Like they've done it, they've won it, they've won the Champions League. It's almost a bit like if there was ever going to be struggle for like motivation. I mean, obviously they're elite players. They love to win football games, but they've got nothing to prove.
What would be your prediction then to win the league? Would you go for Man City?
I've gone City. Yeah, City. I think.
Oh, I like that. I thought I was being bold there, but I like that.
Well,
I went City as well.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, I need to.
That
I thought I really only want to hear with City.
So I've made the bold prediction and gone Liverpool.
You got Liverpool.
Yeah, I have.
I would go Liverpool, not that anyone cares.
But on that note, because you mentioned about kind of like dark horse of the year, and I think Laporte is going to be that player that social media just starts having a little loving for, I think,
But
this season.
is Laporte a dark horse? Like, I don't think you know what dark horse is. It's just like, let's say, like...
No, but who's going to... Okay, so do you think
Well, in
someone...
comparison, I've
do you
gone for
think
Matthias Pereira.
Well, that is a dark horse. Well, you have got an Albion top on today.
That's the dark... Like, I don't think Laporte, like... My dark horse for this year, Leo Messi. Just watch out for it.
Oh, come on.
I just don't know. So I think you've got a definition of dark horse. That's what I'm saying. If maybe you say, okay, he's gonna have a really good season.
Yeah, but if you're just City alone, I'm saying that Laporte is going to play better pound for pound than De Bruyne, than Sterling.
That's a bold
all of
call.
that's
Pound
what
for
I'm
pound
saying.
better than De
I'm
Bruyne.
saying
That's
here that
bold
I'm
rather
saying
than dark
Laporte's
horse.
importance to that team is more than the entire attacking threat, because ultimately De Bruyne was fit for most of last season and they didn't win the league. Whereas Laporte stays fit, they win the league, in my opinion.
Henry, who would be your dark horse of the year then?
I've gone for Saka. Yeah, we've seen him play everywhere, pretty much for the Arsenal team last season. I think that he just looks like he could bed in and really kind of get a position that's his own and really push on this season. Just Arsenal in general as well, because they've actually done some like pretty good business this summer.
Oh, how many times have I heard that?
Yeah, he's like a broken record.
Do you remember when Ozil came in and everyone was buzzing about him?
And he came in and nearly broke broke Henry's assist record. He was a very good sign for the first couple of years he was there.
He would have broken the assist record if Giroud didn't lose his marbles in the second half of the season. He had like 17 at Christmas and then he got like 3 in the last thing because Giroud went like 17 games without scoring.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's not even that much of an exaggeration.
My God. So Saka for your dark horse, and
Yeah.
Would he be your young player of the year pick as well, or would
No,
you?
I've gone for Mason Greenwood.
Oh, okay. I think that's.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
No, just earlier when I was looking at the pre-show notes that he had him down as his player. Of the season.
That was a mistake.
Well, what's it? Ollie said that he's the best finisher he's ever seen at the club. Is that what he said?
Supposedly, yeah. I think like, as
Better
a
than Van Nistelrooy.
natural finisher.
He kicks the ball hard. He kicks the ball hard. I don't mean to take this to like a really basic level, but he kicks the ball hard. With both
And well.
Do you know what? That's what Kane does really well as well, though, isn't it? They just
hits
thump it.
He just connects with it well, yeah.
But Jack, then who would be your prediction for player of the season then?
Player of the season, boring. I went De Bruyne.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo's the only person to win it back to back. So if he does it, it would be quite
Then go on Jordan Henderson.
He was robbed last season. He was robbed. Do they always come from the team that wins? I mean, Van Dijk was against the grain.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Well, it depends, like there's the football writers one, which is a bit of is where they just go for like a nice story, like Henderson.
Yeah.
And then there's the actual one that the players vote for, where they actually go for who the actual best player is. Yeah.
I think we should look at the dream team aspect of this as well in terms of points. If we're making some bold calls, first of all, who do you think is going to have the most points?
Well, Sterling won it last year.
Yeah.
He was categorised as midfielder. He's been recategorised as a forward this season. So has Mane.
Just makes the game harder.
Well, exactly. You got to pick only because like everyone had the same midfield at the end of the season. Basically, if you got a midfielder scoring 20 goals, then you have to have them. So most points. Sterling got like 260 something last year. Aubameyang maybe I might go for. I think Arsenal will finish in the top 4. I think I got them 3rd in my league table.
I got fifth.
I just think they'll be good.
That was my prediction.
Are you forgetting it's Arsenal? Just remember, just say Arsenal in here. Just get it in there.
I don't know if I've fallen into all this like Arteta. I think I've fallen into the trap, the hype. I just think they look quite good. Like, I don't know.
Do they? Is it because you're the only team you've seen in pre-season?
Maybe, I don't know. They won the one game that's been on TV.
Do you think Wolves will finish above Arsenal?
Yeah. Easily. Yeah. In my predicted, I've got Wolves to finish 4th.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. There's an element of bias in there. But it makes sense because look where we finished. We nearly got top 4 last season.
When I was doing the prediction, like, apart from City, Liverpool at the top, I found the next 6,
hard.
Spurs, Leicester, Wolves. I found Chelsea, that whole block really difficult. Like, you could put that in any order, and I'd be like, that looks fine.
It's like Chelsea could smash it. They could challenge for the title, but they could equally finish 7th because Lampard just plays this kind of overly expansive football that actually they start conceding 2 or 3
You're
goals.
turning on Lampard, are you? You're a big Lampard fan last season.
I love Lampard. Love him I'd go for a beer with Lampard over any of you boys. I'd go for a beer with Lampard.
Frank, if you're watching, Andy, flash up your number.
Love everything that Lampard's about.
Pub garden, track and trace.
Does he
you and me, a couple of pints.
Who would be the pick for high-scoring defenders and goalkeepers then as well?
Trent.
You can't look past Trent. I mean, Trent's like 2 players in one. You got like plays for statistically the best defence. Concede the fewest goals, and he's got 25 assists in the last 2 seasons in the league. He's like having De Bruyne at right back.
He'll probably score more goals this year as well, I reckon.
Now he's on free kicks. Like he's actually fully committing to the Beckham comparisons. Like it was on the deep crosses. Like, well, it's not. And now he's just gone to stop scoring the free kicks as well. I'm just going to lean into the skid.
And finally, who have you gone for goalkeepers?
I went Alisson because he wasn't up there for points last season, but he did play near enough 10 games less than Ederson. If he gets a full season, there's no reason why he couldn't kick on.
European football still a good defence as well.
Nick Pope and Dean Henderson, I think, were the top 2 last year for ages. So
it
just shows you that.
Was that a weird one though? Usually it's teams in the European competition.
Usually it was, but I mean,
English teams didn't really keep that many clean sheets, did they?
Yeah, exactly. And also now, obviously, these days, like lots of the teams will play their second keeper in the cups and even Europa League sometimes.
Well, that's why I look on that note though, because I was looking at. You're right. A lot of teams have decent second-string keepers, but I thought Leicester could be a good shout because I think Kasper Schmeichel's probably going to play Europa League as well.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, look,
he's a little bit cheaper as well. He's like,
yeah, I know. Like Leicester probably won't be a strong defensively in the league, maybe without Chilwell, and they've got Evans suspended. But just someone who's purely by maths, if someone plays more games, they're more likely to get a clean sheet. That's why. So Schmeichel's a good, interesting one.
There are some international fixtures this weekend, which is just the good news this year needs. I haven't had a good sleep since February. England play Iceland on Saturday, but the squad has already gone through a few changes. Maguire was dropped, Rashford and Winks are injured, and Grealish was called up. He'll have to settle for being a fringe player for now, but to be fair, he's got years of experience with that haircut. Right, instead of launching into chat, I'm going to split you into two teams and we're going to play Pictionary. It's Pictionary with footballers. Each of you will be given England players' names at random. You have to draw them. Whatever way you choose, you just can't write the name and your teammate has to guess them. Right, so I guess this is our two teams here. Who wants to go first?
We'll go first.
All right, we have a challenger. All right, as you can see, we have changed places. We're set up now. Nick, right? All right, so Nick, there's the players. And the time starts now.
So what we got? We've got a circle. Is this a formation?
Right, so it's a footballer.
And they're in the England squad, yeah?
Clouds. Smoke.
Takes corners. Satellite, aerial.
I know it. I know it.
I mean, what is that? Plant, rice, Declan Rice, bush,
Wimbledon one's
tree. Is it a tree?
No, I know what it is.
What is that?
Alright,
we'll move on.
I don't think it is. No, I don't even know who made the squad, mate, to be honest.
Good lord, this is
I think you're about 3 years behind now.
Why?
Harry Kane was
knows? Oh, we can't even see.
Is that like a face with spots? Or is that an egg?
Is that a puffer fish?
Egg. A fish. Yeah. Connor salmon. What is that?
Oh, that's you've already said it. You've already said it.
That's time.
Okay. Well, so that's rice. I mean,
that should have been. That should have been the easiest.
I went for chopsticks and I thought, no, you use a fork. This is a tree, and what is a tree if not green wood?
Wow.
You know what? I was thinking about how I might draw some people earlier, and that was one of the ways.
Well, there you go. If we're on the same team.
I thought it was Danny Rose.
Solid 0 to start for us. That's all right.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Game face.
There's the 3 players, Jack.
Am I allowed to look?
Yeah, you got it.
Can I do any?
You have to.
Any order.
Any order?
Yeah, whatever order. All right, okay, and the time starts now. Okay.
Oh, it's a bit of a faint pen as well. That's not going to help things.
Nick Pope.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
That's not bad.
That's a good one, Jack.
Go on. That was the.
That's a tap in there.
That is a tap.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have
I
thought
mean,
that
I
about
thought
Declan
rice was a
wouldn't you?
tap in.
Yeah, if you were drawing a salmon.
I can't remember which one this one might be. Okay.
Mason Mount.
Yes! Oh, skill!
Come on!
Come on!
Right. 3 out of 3.
He's going for 3 out of 3.
That was Reed Van Nistelrooy.
This is the most difficult one, though, I think. What route is he going to take with this?
Key.
How long has he got left on? You're getting the timer, mate.
What is it? 5, 4, 3.
So, and then.
That's time.
I was trying to do keen, but I couldn't get the.
I thought you were going to draw mustard.
So what was that?
Peanuts,
What was
mustard.
that?
Oh, that was bean. I
Yeah.
was going to do rhyme with bean.
Bean.
I'm not very good at this, so it's pointless. Really.
You literally
Annoying
can't.
thing
You
is, I'm not
literally
the
can't do worse than I
names
do.
of
Yeah.
people.
John was very pleased with himself.
Andy's got his hand in his mouth like this. Okay, the time starts now.
Okay.
Got a solid line. Bridge.
Car.
Is that a car? Imagine being driven
Yeah.
in that.
Light. Brake. Message. Flag. American flag. Tail light.
30 seconds.
Is this the one you said you wouldn't get?
No.
Light. What is it? What a light is in American?
Okay,
Move on to the next one.
What could that be?
15 seconds. It's a smiling.
Jack Grealish.
I reckon I might know what that one is.
2, 1,
Jordan Pickford.
0. Oh, he got Pickford. Which was clearly.
Ford. It's a Ford.
Oh yeah. I can definitely tell that that's a Ford and not another maker.
It's an American car,
Yeah.
and it's a Ford.
And also the stripes are going the wrong way on the American flag.
Yeah,
Just-
apart from that.
Is that Raheem Sterling?
No, it's a lad walking.
Oh, I see where you're
Carl Walker.
The shape of his body, though, is kind of like
Yeah.
Raheem runs.
Yeah.
So it's actually got.
What was-
Walker's got a very ironic surname. He's actually very fast.
So is this
Okay.
we've won anyway?
Yeah.
Pressure.
So this was
This is
just
just
for
to
fun.
crush him.
Yeah. All right. Time starts now. Straight in.
So that is old walking stick. Walking stick. Oh, Kane. Harry Kane. Nice. Nice.
Very good. 40 seconds.
Again, easy. It's tappings galore over there.
Keen. Well, that's the Pope. Oh, it's a sail boat. Submarine. Oh, grave. Dead.
Oh, yeah. Easy
Dead.
now. 15 seconds. He's giving up. He's giving up because he doesn't need to.
Grave.
Come on,
Mine's
man.
completely blank. 6 foot under.
2, 1.
Any other guesses?
Coffin buried.
Chilwell.
Dyer.
Dyer.
Ah.
Dyer.
Yeah, congratulations to Jack and Henry.
3-1,
3-1, was it? Fair play.
3-1.
Finally, it's time for the biggest managerial showdown in the English football calendar. We're going to compare our dream teams. 11 players, 5 substitutions a month, and £100,000 up for grabs. No, that number is not a mistake. We're really offering 5 substitutions. So sign up and get involved. Let's give you a taster by looking at our teams. Andy, as reigning champion, you go first. So let's have a look.
Wow.
Salt and vinaigrette.
So, from a dream team perspective, it's quite difficult because City and United aren't playing the first game week, which is difficult. I mean, I know I've got Fernandes in there. I don't know whether he'll make my final squad because I think I've left him in there by accident.
I was gonna ask.
So, generally, I think the ploy is to avoid City and United players for the first game week. Utilise your 5 substitutions, get them in. Just, again, math suggests that the more games, there's more chance to score more points. You know, simple maths.
You heard it here first,
simple
folks.
maths.
You're predicting a Liverpool clean sheet there, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to absolutely batter Leeds first game. Obviously, what's Nick's already alluded to it in the show, so Sterling's obviously a striker, where he was a midfielder before last year, so that was just a first name on the team sheet last year. I think now that probably means De Bruyne is a more important pick than Sterling, and De Bruyne will come in for that kind of Dele Alli, Fernandes position there.
All right, next up, please.
So I've similar to Andy, I've stayed away from the Manchester clubs. Leicester have got West Brom in the first game, so I'm kind of trying to gamble on maybe a good result there to kick things off, and then probably we'll make some changes. Maybe a bit risky going for 2 Chelsea new boys, obviously untested in the Premier League. But I do think Werner will be very good this season. Fairly happy with that, I think.
Okay, all right, next up. Yeah, I've gone heavy on the Sheffield United defence. You can see there.
Didn't get the memo about the Manchester clubs not playing.
No, clearly not. Because I've got a few Manchester players in there.
The thing about the transfers, we're saying Manchester, me and Andy haven't put them in because they're not playing the first week, but that means we do have to use up 3, maybe 4 transfers.
Yeah, you've got to get them in
straight away in game week 2. Whereas if we haven't got loads of points in that first week, then you're 3 transfers up effectively.
All right, next up.
I've gone Saka, and also my sneaky save some money pick, Ryan Sessegnon. I just have a feeling that
save you some money, I don't know about
no question about that. Might save you some points as well.
Well, I don't know. I just think that he's going to get more game time under Mourinho, and you know that he's a talented player. And
I'd quite like to see them do 3 centre backs and then Doherty and Sessegnon as wing backs.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That would be quite nice.
That could work. Yeah.
All right, and finally, Jack's team.
You're a Southampton fan these days.
What's happening there? Do you just really like the kit this year or something?
It is a nice kit,
kit.
to be fair. I haven't banked on one game. I've just kind of gone each fixture who I think is going to dominate and just take a few players so that I don't... Because I've done the same. I've not got City, United, Burnley or Villa players in there. And I've got a few eyed up that I want to swap
to bring
in.
those Burnley players in and go.
Exactly.
Chris Wood.
Aubameyang, Kane. I think they're going to be hopefully striking true.
Who do you think is going to get more goals this season?
Aubameyang or Kane?
I think Aubameyang.
I reckon Aubameyang.
Kane.
If Kane gets injured at all.
I think Aubameyang.
Everyone keeps throwing this injury stuff at Kane, but it's not an absolute cert that he's going to get injured. If he plays all season, he'll get more. He'll get comfortably
I think if Kane plays all season, he probably wins the Golden Boot. But how many times has he done that?
I think I've got him down as my Golden Boot pick. I'm fancying him. I think stay fit, Harry.
If you want to prove you know more than us about fantasy football, not hard really after looking at some of those teams, probably myself included, but join the Dream Team Coach Mini League. Pin is down in the description below. We will see you there. Best of luck. Right, that's all from us, folks. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Dream Team Coach TV. Remember, you've got just 1 week until the start of the Premier League season, so sign up, set up your dream teams and prepare for the season's start. But for now, we will talk to you next week.